Imagine your life as a forge, a place where raw potential is shaped into something unbreakable. Every day, you stand at the anvil, hammer in hand, deciding whether to strike with purpose or let the fire of your ambition flicker out. Discipline isn't a single swing, it's the rhythm of your strikes day after day, forging a version of yourself that doesn't bend under pressure. It's not about talent or luck, it's about choosing to show up again and again until discipline becomes who you are. This is the story of daily discipline, a journey through the fire of choice, where every decision shapes your future. Meet those who've walked this path, faced their doubts, and emerged unstoppable. Let their stories guide you to craft a life of strength, clarity, and purpose. Chapter 1. Choosing What Matters. In a bustling city, Clara stood at a crossroads, her days filled with noise, endless notifications, draining conversations, and tasks that led nowhere. She dreamed of writing a novel, but her time slipped away to distractions. One evening, staring at her cluttered desk, she realized her life was a mirror of that chaos. Discipline, she understood, begins with a single choice: decide what matters and let go of the rest. Clara sat with a notebook, writing one question: what moves my life forward? Her answer was clear: her writing, her health, her family. Everything else, scrolling social media, saying yes to every request, was noise. She began cutting ruthlessly. No phone after 8 p.m., no meetings that didn't serve her goals. It felt like pruning a tangled garden, painful but freeing. Each no to distraction was a yes to her dreams. Discipline starts with clarity. You don't need more time, you need fewer distractions. Identify what matters: your health, your passion, your growth, and protect it fiercely. Every choice to focus is a hammer strike, shaping a life aligned with your purpose. Actionable step: write down 3 things that truly matter to you. For one day, say no to anything that doesn't serve them. Feel the clarity of a focused life. Chapter 2. Acting in the Heat of Difficulty. Across town, Malik stared at his running shoes, his body heavy with exhaustion. He'd promised himself he'd train for a marathon, but after a long workday, the couch called louder than his goal. His mind whispered, "Tomorrow will be easier." But Malik knew the truth. Discipline isn't born in comfort. It's forged when it's hardest to move. He laced up his shoes, each step feeling like a battle against inertia. As he ran, the fog of fatigue lifted, replaced by a quiet strength. Malik learned that action in tough moments builds trust in yourself. Waiting for the perfect mood keeps you stuck. Moving despite resistance sets you free. Discipline thrives in discomfort. When you feel tired, scared, or overwhelmed, that's your forge's hottest fire. Act anyway. Take one step, write one sentence, make one call. Each action proves you're stronger than your excuses. Actionable step: identify one task you've been avoiding. Set a 5-minute timer and start it now, no matter how you feel. Notice the momentum that follows. Chapter 3. Facing Fear with Courage. In a small apartment, Priya stared at her laptop, her heart racing. She'd drafted an email to pitch her startup idea to investors, but fear of rejection paralyzed her. What if they laugh? What if I'm not ready? She thought. Days passed, her fear growing heavier. Then she realized, waiting doesn't shrink fear, it strengthens it. Priya hit send, her hands trembling. The fear didn't vanish, but it lost its grip. Rejections came, but so did one yes, sparking her journey. She learned that courage isn't feeling fearless, it's acting despite fear, proving it doesn't control you. Fear signals growth, not danger. It shows up when you're stretching your limits. Don't wait for it to fade. Take one step through it. Speak up, try, fail, and try again. Each action weakens fear's hold, forging a bolder you. Actionable step: name one fear holding you back. Do one small thing today to face it. Send the email, make the call. Feel the power of moving forward. Chapter 4. Keeping Promises to Yourself. On a quiet morning, Javier sat with his journal, reflecting on broken promises. He'd vowed to learn coding, but weeks of skipped practice left him doubting himself. Each missed session chipped away at his confidence, until he realized self-respect is built by honoring your word to yourself. Javier started small, committing to 10 minutes of coding daily. Even on tough days, he showed up, building trust with each session. Over time, his skills grew, but more importantly, so did his belief in himself. Keeping promises, he learned, forges an unshakable identity. Your word to yourself is sacred. Make one small promise today. Read a page, walk a mile, and keep it. Each kept promise is a brick in the foundation of your self-respect. Actionable step: make one achievable promise to yourself today. Follow through, no matter what. Reflect on how it strengthens your trust in yourself. Chapter 5. Choosing Purpose Over Comfort. In a cozy cafe, Aisha sipped her coffee, scrolling through social media. Her dream of starting a bakery felt distant, drowned out by the instant gratification of likes and videos. But each moment of comfort left her emptier, her goals further away. She realized discipline means choosing what builds you, not what numbs you. Aisha closed her phone and spent an hour researching recipes. It wasn't thrilling, but it felt right. Over weeks, she replaced mindless scrolling with steps toward her dream: baking trials, budgeting plans. Each choice for purpose over comfort forged a stronger, more focused Aisha. Comfort is a trap, offering fleeting relief but stealing progress. Choose what aligns with your goals, even when it's hard. Say no to quick fixes and yes to lasting growth. Actionable step: identify one comfort habit, for example, scrolling, snacking. Replace it with one goal-oriented action for an hour today. Feel the shift in purpose. Chapter 6. Showing Up Without the Spark. On a gray morning, Ethan stared at his gym bag, the thrill of his fitness journey long gone. Motivation had carried him through the first weeks, but now the routine felt monotonous. He realized true strength isn't built on fleeting inspiration. It's forged by showing up when the spark is gone. Ethan went to the gym anyway, lifting weights with no fanfare. Each rep was a quiet victory, proof he didn't need excitement to stay committed. Over months, his consistency transformed his body and his mindset, making discipline his default. Motivation fades, discipline endures. Show up on the dull days, the tired days, the uninspired days. Each time you do, you forge a habit that carries you forward. Actionable step: pick one daily habit you've paused. Do it today, even for 10 minutes, without waiting for motivation. Notice how it strengthens your resolve. Chapter 7. Crafting a Routine That Holds You. In a cluttered apartment, Sophia felt her mind unravel. Her days were chaotic. Rushed mornings, late-night scrolling, no structure to anchor her goals. She realized her routine was breaking her mindset, not building it. Discipline, she learned, starts with a framework that supports your purpose. Sophia redesigned her days: mornings for writing, evenings for reflection, no screens after 9 p.m. The structure felt rigid at first, but soon it gave her clarity. Her routine became her forge, shaping her focus and protecting her peace. A strong routine is your anvil, grounding your efforts. Design your day to support your goals. Set times for work, rest, and growth. Fix what's broken, one habit at a time. Actionable step: audit your day. Identify one chaotic habit, for example, rushed mornings. Adjust it. Wake 15 minutes earlier, plan your tasks. Feel the clarity it brings. Chapter 8. Proving Your Consistency. In a quiet park, Liam ran his daily mile, his legs heavy but his heart light. He wasn't fast, but he was consistent, showing up every day for months. Each run was proof he could trust himself, a stark contrast to years of starting and stopping. Consistency, he learned, forges an identity that doesn't waver. Liam's runs weren't about speed, they were about showing up. Each step built confidence, not because others noticed, but because he knew he was reliable. Consistency turned his "I hope" into "I am." Prove you can show up, day after day, even in small ways. One consistent action, writing, exercising, learning, builds a foundation no setback can shake. Actionable step. Choose one daily action, for example 10 minutes of reading. Commit to it for a week, no excuses. Reflect on how it builds your trust in yourself. Chapter 9. Embracing the quiet of repetition. At her desk, Nora typed another page of her manuscript, the work feeling repetitive. Her mind craved distraction, a new show, a quick scroll, but she recognized boredom as a test. Discipline, she realized, is forged in the quiet moments of repetition, not the thrill of new beginnings. Nora kept writing, ignoring the urge for instant gratification. Each word was a strike in her forge, shaping her into a writer. Over time, the monotony became her strength, proof she could stay focused without needing excitement. Boredom isn't failure, it's where growth deepens. Push through repetitive tasks without chasing distractions. Each moment of focus forges a stronger, more resilient you. Actionable step. Identify a task you find boring. Spend 15 minutes on it today without distractions. Feel the power of staying committed. Chapter 10. Forging a new identity. Months later, Clara, Malik, Priya, Javier, Aisha, Ethan, Sophia, Liam, and Nora stood together, transformed. Their daily choices, cutting distractions, acting despite fear, keeping promises, had reshaped them. They weren't perfect, but they were consistent, their identities forged through repetition. Clara's novel was nearing completion. Malik ran his marathon. Priya launched her startup. Each had become unstoppable, not through talent, but through discipline. Your identity is forged by what you repeat. Choose one action that aligns with who you want to be. Write, move, learn, and do it daily. Over time, it becomes not what you do, but who you are. Actionable step. Pick one daily action that reflects your ideal self. Repeat it for 30 days, no matter how small. Watch your identity shift as discipline becomes you. Epilogue. The unstoppable you. Your life is a forge, and every day is a chance to shape it. Discipline isn't a one-time act. It's a daily choice to strike the anvil, to choose purpose over comfort, action over hesitation, consistency over chaos. You don't need more motivation or perfect conditions. You need clarity, courage, and commitment to show up again and again until the person you've always wanted to be is the one standing before you. Start today. Pick up your hammer. Forge the unstoppable you, one choice at a time.